This video will go over activity completion and course completion. While you can use the gradebook and maybe the total points scored within a course to signify whether someone has completed the course, you can also use activity completion to signify this. So this is a multi-step process. Step 1 is to determine what makes an activity complete. Step 2 is to set up course completion criteria. Step 3 is to add the course completion status block to let the learners know exactly what's expected of them. So let's do step 1. Step 1, identify what makes a activity completed. So you'll see view, receive a grade, receive a pass grade. These are indicators of activity completion. Go to edit of an activity or resource. Scroll all the way down to activity completion. This particular activity, the student must view it in order to complete it. You could also have students manually mark the activity completed. For a quiz, it's a little bit different. Go to Edit Settings, scroll all the way down to Activity Completion, and now you can require them to view it or require a grade. I usually just do require a grade instead of require a view, because if they receive a grade, then they viewed it. So it's a little redundant. You can require a passing grade. If you have a quiz that has unlimited attempts, maybe you want them to keep trying until they pass it. So you can require passing grade. You can also enable all available attempts have been completed. Maybe you want them to take it all 1, 2, 3 times. Or you could require a minimum number of attempts. All right, that's step 1. Step 2 is identifying course completion. So go to the gear, go down to course completion. In this example, I'm going to use activity completion to signify course completion. Click Select All. Now I can peruse the list to see if anything might be optional. I'm going to deselect feedback. Usually evaluations are optional. I'm going down to Save Changes. That was step 2. I've identified what I'm looking for to make a course complete. Step 3, I'm going to add the course completion status block. Over on the right, under Add a Block, click Add. Go down to Course Completion Status. Now what the learner will see is you have completed X number of activities out of X number, and then they will have a button. You also have a button. When you click this button, you will see all of your students, as well as a check mark for every activity that they have completed. What they will see is only their information. You can scroll to the side to see everything. If they've completed all activities, then you'll see a final check box. This information is also downloadable. So that's how to set up activity completion and course completion.